3 years ago I started running again here. Picked up a running partner, which always makes a difference because there's somebody expecting me to be there in the morning. Started doing half, so I do about 5 or 6 half marathons a year. 2 years ago I did my first marathon. And then last year I was talking to Wendy about my running and talking about, because she was kind of, she probably saw me after a race walking gingerly, which was not unusual. And she said, oh, I'll try this muscle rub. So I tried the rub, and I was telling her about how about 15 to 17k when I'm racing and I'm pushing myself, that I would get this cramping in my legs, and it was, you know, I'd run through it. It wasn't anything debilitating, but it made it more uncomfortable, and kind of, you know, I did feel myself slowing down. So she said, oh, I'll try this muscle rub, which I used before the runs, and it did pretty much overnight seem to disappear this muscle aching. I mean, obviously I was massaging, but you know, it did seem to have an immediate effect. I tend to use it after races as well, so the fatigue after the races isn't as bad. If I do both, then generally by the afternoon I haven't got any pain at all, which in the past, you know, it could go on a few days sometimes that I'd be getting lots of muscle aches. So this week I did a half marathon last week, did run hard, did have a lot of pain afterwards when I put it on before, but it does kind of relieve it, certainly relieves it, and you know, gets me to massage it, and always feels better. During the marathon last year, I had I felt a twinge at about 16k just before the Harbour Bridge, and I carry a little tub of the Balm, so in the back of my running vest, so I just rubbed that on, and it seemed to relieve it pretty quickly. So it's something you can do while you're running if you feel something's coming on, rather than just sort of, because you tend to focus, that's all you can think about when you're running is, there's something not quite right, you know, so it gave me something to do. And within a K, that ache had gone, it didn't come back for the rest of the race, so that was fantastic. Yeah, so before the race, after the race, during the race, gives you something to do, does seem to take away the aches and pains. I can only highly recommend it.